Nick Gallo, KC Thunder. Chet, just as a team, you guys were so disruptive tonight, forced a ton of turnovers, and held Donovan Mitchell in check too. What was working with the team defensive scheme?
Really just focusing on our effort level. I feel like we had a great effort level almost throughout the whole game. We had some lapses here and there, but for the most part, our effort was through the charts, and we really focused in on the game plan. And obviously, those dudes are a part of it, and I feel like we executed that well.
Your blocks are loud, but you also lead the NBA right now in shots contested, and that's happening all over the floor. You personally, what's worked for you so far in being able to guard so many different places on the floor and not pick up fouls and make sure you got a hand up?
Yeah, part of it's being in a lot of actions. Usually, the other team's 5-man is setting a lot of screens, and that means I'm guarding both the 5 and the guard for a period of time. And a lot of times those guards are coming off looking to score. So, you know, and I'm at the rim a lot, and when I'm not, I'm closing out, Xing out to a shooter. So, a lot of situations I'm in on defense just happens to make me the guy contesting, and you know, I'm doing my best to do that at a high level and make these shots tough on guys.
Daniel Bellavia. So we talk about you helping the guys out, being more aggressive because they know you're on the backside. In what ways do they help you out, being more aggressive, being on that backside?
I feel like it goes both ways, not just with me and the other guys, but you know, when everybody's playing super hard and keying into the details and the game plan, it helps each other. You know, it's not one person's job to do anything out there. It's all 5 of us. So, you know, them really playing hard and speeding up these other guards, you know, makes them have to make quick decisions. And then, you know, you know, I got their back behind them. So, I think it just comes down to all 5 of us trying to be on the same page and work hard to make plays together.
To your point about all 5 guys, Mark was in here saying that Shai's big game tonight was really a product of the way the ball moved and the way the floor moved. Are you seeing the ways that defenses are adjusting to you and that creating some space for other guys, and then vice versa, just the things that you get off of what they can do driving the ball?
100%. You know, Shai's obviously a great player, and that's no secret to anybody. The whole league knows it, and you know, no team's walking in here like we're just gonna give Shai 40 tonight or let him have it. So it comes down to, again, all 5 of us on the floor being on the same page and executing things that open things up for other guys. You know, we have a lot of movement. Pull up a chair, bro. We got a lot of movement going on out there, and other teams have to respect other guys out there, and that, you know, opens things up for him. And if there's anybody that's going to take advantage of it, it's Shai. You know, great player. He can get downhill and get to that cup, draw fouls, and you know, kind of score from anywhere on the floor. So,
piggybacking off what Daniel asked earlier about just the synergy of defense between like the perimeter guys of Case and then Lou and then you, how do you build that chemistry? Is it a lot of film watching? Is it conversations of like what they like and what you like? How does that kind of like mesh and come to fruition?
yeah, it's a little bit of all this watching film, communicating, but I think a big part of getting better together is making mistakes. And you know, we've made mistakes. We're going to continue to make mistakes, and we're going to do our best to learn from them, so that in those same and similar situations down the road, we can clean them up. And I feel like we've been doing a good job of that. And a lot of times, effort will kind of cover up those mistakes. And you know, we've been playing really hard as a unit, and I feel like it's paying off.
Trey Ramsey, the franchise, you guys tied them with 41 rebounds. You actually out-rebounded them on the offensive boards, 12 to 11.
That's the first time this season, ain't it?
A lot of conversation about the effort going forward with the offensive rebound, the rebounding. Was it just different tonight? Was it a harder effort? Just what led to the rebounding?
Combination of everything. You can never control the way the ball bounces off the rim every night, but you can control your effort and your attention to detail. And I feel like we did a good job on both ends with that tonight. And I didn't know that stat until now, but it looked like it paid off.
Last question for Chet. Go ahead.
Obviously, you picked up a couple of early fouls, and Mark decided to keep with him. I'm curious, you played long enough to adjust to foul trouble, but what does Mark express to you at this level in terms of those situations, and What changes at this level in terms of those situations?
Yeah, I mean, he just said to me when he was putting me back out there in the first, I think, or whenever he put me back in, you know, he said it's not about not fouling, it's about competing. So I just try to take that to mind and go out there and compete, but obviously understand that, you know, obviously you don't want to give up 2 points, but you know, sometimes it's just not worth the foul in certain situations in the game, and just understanding that and being able to play through it and still affect the game in a good way. You know, that's just what I was trying to do.
Thanks, Chet.
I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it.